Still absolutely love my iPhone 7, but these guys, in case you didn't know, in the iPhone 7, they don't work. Out here at Eastmont Baptist Church, gonna go do some prayer writing and Bible reading. It is a beautiful sunshiny day in Wenatchee, Washington. It's gonna be awesome.
A few moments later.
I just got done at the church, went and picked up my truck from the dealership. I had to get an oil change, and now I'm at mail time, mail time, mail time. The mail's here. Well, I thought it'd be fun this morning to open some mail. I don't have any fan mail yet, not that cool. So let's see what we got. An authentic Hydro Flask straw lid. The lid that I have right now sucks. It's an off-market, not name brand, hunk of junk, and it leaks everywhere. In fact, today I noticed that the lid was like straight up popping off of the top of the thing. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse. So this is the microphone that I purchased off of Amazon. It's gonna be more clear of sound. Ooh, look at that, it comes in a little case. Should we try this out or what? I think we should. Well, unfortunately, I have an issue with my iPhone 7. These guys, in case you didn't know, in the iPhone 7, they don't work. Your normal auxiliary cord, so you get a little converter when you buy your new phone, your iPhone 7. So I don't have that with me. It's inside my headphone case at home, and so I won't be able to test out my mic. Hey guys, I want to drop something on you real quick. I was just getting off the phone with a friend of mine who is getting started in his online career, and he's got a lot of plans and a lot of great ideas, and he's ready to start executing. But one of the things he said on that call was he's building his story right now, right? And that's going to be able to he'll be able to perpetuate that into the marketplace and sell his products and services, his coaching and stuff like that in the future. And what I told him, which again, that's a good thing. He's right. Build your story, work towards your story, be building it right now, taking action and doing all of that stuff. He's perfectly on the right track. However, this is the suggestion that I made, and I'm going to make that same suggestion for you. As you're building your story, as you're going from nothing or from wherever you're at right now to the next level, okay, document that thing. Right? Document your story, share it on social media, share it on YouTube, make videos about it, because there is going to be a lot of people, even if you don't have a bunch of likes or subscribers or whatever, there's a lot of people that you don't realize are watching you. They're watching your story develop. And when you're ready to go, well, let's say you do get to that point where you're like, hey man, I'm making $1 million a year selling online, and I'm ready to start coaching and mentoring and teaching people how to do this. Once you go and make that transition, you're going to have all of these people who have been following your story and following your path, your life as it's been developing, who are going to be diehard fans, right? And when you go and launch that coaching program or that course or whatever it might be, they're going to be ready to pay and buy that product, pay for your time, whatever it might be. So the whole point that I'm trying to make with this video or with this clip right now, and the point I was trying to make with my buddy, and I think he understood it, he agreed with me, is you don't got to wait until you have a success story to start sharing your success story. As you are developing your success story, as you are taking action, there is value in that, okay? Tell me that you don't learn different things on a regular basis as you're developing your business. I mean, I can remember 6 years ago when I first started creating content online and learning how to drive traffic, that I didn't even realize how valuable the information that I possessed within inside of myself was at that time. That's part of the problem, right? Is undervaluating what you're worth and what you know. Okay, but because I was doing that, I was afraid to go share what I did know into the marketplace, which really for a long time prevented me from reaching the levels of success in the next level, right? And here's what I'm trying to tell you is, even if you're not making any money at all online, right? But you're taking action, you're learning things, and you're developing strategies, or you're developing a mindset on how to succeed online, or whatever it is that you're doing, or even in your brick and mortar business, or whatever you might be doing. Wherever you're at in your career, you have value. You have something to share. Because there's a lot of people who are they're going to resonate, they're going to connect with you, they're going to connect with your story. And if you're not sharing it with them, you're not giving them that opportunity. Even if you don't realize it, there are people who are watching you, they're hiding out, they're watching your videos, they're not liking your videos, right? They're not clicking the like button, they're liking them. They're watching them, they're paying attention, but they're not clicking the like button. And just because you don't got a bunch of likes, I guarantee you have that many more people who are paying attention. They know your name and they know what you're doing. You know, I remember when I I would meet people, you know, at different events and stuff like that, and they'd come up to me and say, "Oh my gosh, Grant, I've been watching your videos." You know, they would know me by name, and it was a trip. It was a total trip, because I'm like, what? This is crazy. And I had people come up to me, and they thought I was some sort of, like, they'd kind of treat me like a celebrity. Not that I ever was, I can assure you that. But I kind of had that feeling of this celebrity feeling, because people would come up to me, they knew who I was, and I didn't know who they were. The difference between me and them was I was out there creating content while they were afraid to do it. Right? I was out there creating videos while they were still afraid. You know, I was out blogging and throwing my face out there on social media and stuff like that, while they were still wondering when they were ever going to be successful enough to start sharing their story. That's the problem. That's why I'm so passionate about what I'm telling you right now, because I don't want you to go through the next 2 years of building your business, finally get to your business to a point where you feel like you're successful enough to start branding yourself and marketing yourself and selling your products and services, or a course, or coaching, or mentoring, or whatever it might be. I don't want you to do what I did and get to this point and go, dang, why did I waste all this time? All this stuff, all this content that I could have created over the last 2 years. Why didn't I do that? So get started now, and even if you do have experience in this space, be doing this now, right? If you're just starting from the very base level, let's say you still have a full-time job, and you're going home, you know, 2 days a week, or on your days off and in your evenings, you're building your store, you're building your business, whatever it might be. Be documenting that stuff so people can watch you progress all the way through. And then when you go in and fire your boss, you got one hell of a piece of content. You got one great video, and you're going to have a bunch of people cheering you on who are ready for the next thing that you're going to be coming out with. Headed home to have some tacos. Vaquero homemade tacos. See you in a bit, Ashley. Chips and salsa.